Hi friends and family, it's Marine from Realty Executives again. Happy Monday. I am back with our Monday post, and today it's going to be a little bit off topic again. I want to talk about renting your home out. So let's say you've got this great job, you have to move to a different city, and you need to sell your home. There can be a lot of stressors involved. Now, you can try selling it, which is great. I'd love to help you with that, but from personal experience, I do know renting your home can be a great option if there's a time crunch or the market's down, etc. So there are a lot of pros to renting your home out. First of all, it is a great investment. It's great because you find a tenant, you charge them the monthly mortgage, and so basically you now have somebody else paying for your mortgage while it's gaining equity. And if you find a great tenant, it's just easy as a breeze. You can sit back, enjoy, and if you have a great rental market, you can charge a little bit more than monthly balance and start gaining a little profit off of that as well. And let's face it, selling a home can be expensive, whether you're trying to fix something up to make it absolute showcase quality, dealing with splits, dealing with moving companies, dealing with just anything in terms of marketing your home. And then we talked about the little profit you might be able to make. So let's say you have to move across the country, you have your rental property in place now, your former home, so now you're either purchasing a home or maybe even renting short term. So now those costs are defrayed a little bit because you have somebody back home who is creating some profit margin for you. And then, frankly, one of the big things is, what if that job doesn't work out, or what if that move doesn't work out? It gives you the opportunity to change your mind. So especially if you end up getting a short-term lease or short-term rental into your previous home, you have the option at some point, knowing that there is a fallback plan, and you can go on back. Now, don't get me wrong, there's great pros to renting your home out, but there are definitely some cons. The first one is you are now a landlord and everything that it comes with it. So that means making sure you have a solid contract in place, making sure that you have solid renters in place, dealing with those renters' phone calls. That landlord-tenant relationship can be a delicate balance. So the first issue is tenants in general, and this is not across the board, but tenants in general may not take care of your home the way they should. There's a reason there's a phrase called pride of ownership in the real estate world. So they may see a small problem in your house and ignore it, and suddenly 2 months later you have water damage under your bathtub because they ignored some kind of leaky faucet or some type of small water stain that could have been dealt with for a small nominal fee initially. Also, sometimes you have to spell out in the contract or the rental agreement what issues are covered by the renters and what are covered by the management company, example, you. So if there's a leaky faucet or a light bulb that needs to be changed out, make sure that you have it spelled out specifically that the minor things are covered by the renter, and that so you won't be getting that 2 a.m. call because they found out there's a whatever, like a leaky toilet, or the lights in their bedroom went out and they just don't know how to change a light bulb on their own. So, things to consider. If you end up becoming your own landlord, or you end up hiring a marketing company that will or a management company that will manage your rental, think about what you have to do to market. These days, I've found personal success in putting an ad out even on Craigslist. People scour Craigslist for rentals. There's two advantages of that. There's a little bit of anonymity, so you can kind of price out how much your rental property will gain in monthly. So you put out the description of your home, how many bedrooms, how many square feet, how many bathrooms, the general area, and see the response. Make sure you put that price in there, nice bold letters, so that people can see, yep, I think I'm very interested in this at that price. And if you have a deluge of people, it's very possible you could just increase the rental price a little bit because of the vast interest. If you end up having a management company take over this, be prepared to pay at least 1 month's maybe down payment and a small percentage of each rental payment every month. Now, let's face it, not all renters are created equal. When I say that, some are great. They'll send you the rental check every month. You'll never hear a peep from them. Some have pride of ownership anyways, even though it's a rental property. They take care of things, and you could have them for a long term. Some can be nightmares. Don't go by the emotional gut feeling. Don't say, oh man, I just feel great, it's a great connection. Get permission to do a financial check, a criminal check, rental history, employment verification. All these are essential to making sure you have the best chance and give yourself the best edge in getting a good renter, because that makes all the world of difference. But also make sure you're not violating any federal or fair housing rules when you do so. And then talking about rent. Some are great. Some will get it to you on the first of the month no matter what, and then some are like pulling teeth, and those are the ones you have to watch out for. It creates headache, it creates stress. I mean, you have your own mortgage to pay for, and there's many horror stories of where renters will abscond without paying that last month, or they'll leave your house in shambles and that security deposit barely covers or doesn't even cover the damages you have to fix. So one of the things I would suggest is not to be an absentee landlord. So even if you move out of state, have a friend, check up on the place, make sure that the condition still looks good, because eventually that renter is going to move out and you want to be able to rent it pretty quickly again. We've seen a lot of folks learn their lessons the hard way. We've learned some lessons owning our own rental property as well. So in that case, I hope this has helped you. There are options for you. But if you have any questions, feel free to email me or call me. But until next Monday, I will see you around. Thanks a lot, guys.